Let us continue to the part 2 of the sections of solids. Now, let us consider the next case, namely section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. Again, we are going to consider here the cube of the previous question only, having the same size. Now, the plane which is given is perpendicular, section plane is given as perpendicular to VP and inclined to 45 degrees to HP. And is passing through the top end of the axis. Now this is the position number 1 where we can draw the true shape as a square. Then these positions are already given in the previous part 1. Now after drawing the position number 1, take the position in the position number 2, that is in the front view. Take this length of the cube, and now we are interested in drawing the section plane. So this is the section plane drawn here. Now what is given? So 45 is the angle with HP, and that is given. That angle you can see in the VP. Angle with HP you can see in the VP, and that section plane is given as perpendicular VP. Perpendicular VP means you can see the edge view in the VP. So this is the edge view of the section plane in the VP, and angle with HP we can take with that edge view in the VP, and that particular section plane is passing to the top of the axis here. Now this is the axis of the cube. Again, join the diagonals AC, BD. Intersecting point is O here, for example. So take that O point here from here to here in the front view. So this is nothing but the axis, and out of that is the top portion of the top end of the axis. So through this top end, draw this line at an angle 45. So this section plane is cutting at four different points. And now this is the point 1 dash. So 1 dash is on AE. So that 1 dash point is 1 directly. So this you can see in the 3-dimension view here. So it is cutting only at one point because it is the edge. Similarly, now here at the point 4 dash there is one edge, namely DH, means D dash H dash. So this cutting is cutting at only one point, that is 4 dash. That is 4 dash here. While at this particular point there are 2 points, 2 and 3. Why 2 and 3 point? Because this cutting plane is cutting the top of the cube. So at the top of the cube, these are the 2 points now. So these are the 2 points on the top of the cube, that is 2 and 3. So this is the point 4, which is somewhere here, and this is the point 1, that is somewhere here. So 4 points are there. So all these 4 points we can take in the top view first. How? 1 dash 1 on the point view of this AE. 1 is on DH. So this is the point view of the DH. So point 4 dash is at the 4. So 2 and 3, out of that 2 point is on the this edge and point 3 is on this edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is nothing but the section. Now this particular section is the apparent shape. Why it is apparent shape? Because this edge view is not parallel to the reference line, it is inclined. If this edge is parallel to the reference line, then we can see the true shape, but this edge is inclined here. So that's why this is not true shape, it is the apparent shape. Then how to find the true shape? So to find the true shape of the section, so we can take the true shape of the section somewhere here. Now a reference line is taken on this edge view only. Sometimes reference line can be taken here also to transfer the point, namely x1, y1. But now here the new reference line is taken on this edge view itself. So draw the position this way, 1, 2, 3, likewise. And now on this projector, now this is the projector from 1 dash point. Now to locate the point 1, 1. Now how to locate this point 1, 1? So this particular distance in the HP, so that distance we can transfer from here to here. Similarly for the point 4, this is the distance that you can transfer from 4 dash to 4, 1. This is the distance of 3 point from this point from reference line to this. So transfer this point from this point here, that is 3, 1. So this is the distance of point 2 from the reference line, XY reference line. So this distance you can transfer from here to here to locate the point 2, 1. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1 and 4, 1. So this is nothing but the true shape of the section here. That is the final view. The answer expected here. Okay, now let us see some additional problem on the square prism. Now in the square prism, the base is given as the 40 here, base side is given 40, and axis is given as the 80. So from this point to this point there is axis. So length of the axis and length of this longer edge is same in case of the prism here. Now what is the position of the prism given? So it has the base on the HP. Now this is the one base and this is the top. So this top is ABCD. For example, so this A dash, B dash, C dash, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash here, and this is similarly E dash, F dash, G dash, and H dash. Similar to ABCD, E, F, G, H points are there. Now this particular base is already on the reference line. It is on the HP. So for that, initially you should draw this particular true shape. You have to start with true shape. First we can draw the true shape. Now while drawing the true shape, what is another condition given? Faces equally inclined to VP. So these are the two faces we can see right now. So this one face, this second face in the top view, this is the third face, and this is the fourth face. So all the faces are equally inclined. Means this angle should be 45. This should be 45. This should be 45. So take any point, convenient point, draw this line at an angle 45. Or you can start from here also. Then you take this point. So take the length equal to the side 40 mm given. Then perpendicular this you can draw this line. Again perpendicular to this, perpendicular this, and you can complete this true shape of the base first. From that you can take the projection here. So this base already I told that one base you should take on the reference line here. Then this is the length of the axis which is given as the 80. So from this point to this point, or from here to here, you can take this 80 and complete this rectangle. So after drawing the view number 2 from the projection, from the view number 1, then cutting plane. So sectional plane or cutting plane, it is cut by a plane perpendicular to VP. Yes, in the VP there is edge. That is very important. Incline is 60 to HP. So angle of the HP you can see in the VP. So this particular edge view should be inclined at an angle 60 in the VP, because that is the angle with HP. But from where this cutting plane should be passed? So for that condition is given that it is passing through a point on axis 55 mm above the HP. So this total length is given as the axis length 80. From base you can take this length equal to 55, select this point, and through this point you can draw this line at an angle 60. So this is the edge of the cutting plane or section plane. Now it is cutting at 5 points. How 5 points? Now here this point number 3 is only 1 point on the CG, because it is the edge. CG is the edge. So to the edge cutting plane is cutting at only 1 point. So this is the point number 3 dash. So which is 3-1 in the final true shape of the section. This we can locate. So single point. So this single point is located in the top view as at the point 3, because CG there is point view here. So point number 3 will appear here. And now at this point there are 2 points, 2 and 4. Why 2 points? Because there are 2 edges here. So B to F and D to H, 2 edges are there here. So this plane is cutting at the 2 edges. So 2 edges means 2 points. So 2 dash and 4 dash. Out of that, 2 dash point is here and 2, and 4 dash point is here. So there are 2 points. Here again, this is the top of the prism. So at the top of the prism is somewhat like this here now. So here the 2 cutting points are there, namely 1 and 5. So 1 dash 1 1, 5 dash 5 1. So there are 2 points here which you can see afterwards in the true section. So these are the 2 points which you can see here, and this is only 1 point. So 5 points are there. So numbering of the 5 point is very important. So start from this 1, 2, 3, go back 4 and 5. So after numbering these 5 points, now these 5 points can be taken here first. 3 at this location, 2 at this location, 4 at this location. So this 5 is cutting the top, that is AB and AD. So for AB it is cutting at 1, then at AD it is cutting at 5. So 1 and 5. Now this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points are very important to find the true shape of the section. So how to find the true shape of the section? So take the reference line x1 y1 parallel to this edge view of the cutting plane or section plane. Then draw the projections from this. Let us start with 1 now. So this is a projector from 1 dash. So this projector is cutting on the x1 y1 here. So from this to this distance is nothing but from this point to 1 point. So reference line xy to 1 is equal to new reference line x1 y1 to 1 1. Similarly 5. So 5 distance is small here. Projector is same. So on the same projector, so this distance is equal to this distance. For the point number 2, the distance is more, which is seen here. So from the 2, this is the projector. So transfer the distance from this point to 1 is equal to this point to 2 here. Distance for the 4 point is very small here in this from the reference line. So So this small distance is transferred from here to here. So you can get 4 1 point. And then finally point number 3 is the distance of point number 3. So this distance we can transfer here from this point to this point. You can get the point 3 1. So 1 1, 2 1, 3 1, 4 1, 5 1. So this is the thing but the true shape of the section. Then you can give the section lines here. Section lines here. So this is the true shape of the base here. But this section is not the true shape. It is apparent shape because the edge view is inclined here. While this is the true shape because this reference line is parallel to this edge view. So this edge view is parallel to this. So this is the true shape. This is the solution of this particular question.